So the next way of cleansing your room, as a suggestion, whether it is with sage, incense, sound, song, prayer, is with fire. Now, I'm going to gently share this one with you because I want you to be super careful. You aren't to burn down your house. You're meant to do this very, very carefully in a fireproof dish. If you're going to use fire, please be incredibly safe whilst doing this method. It is very simple and straightforward. So look, I'm going to show you. This is a ceramic dish, and inside I have a tea light. Now, the spirit of fire is a powerful natural element to work with. Yeah, through my own eyes, I witnessed that fire has a transformative quality to it, just innately, naturally. And so what I witness when we take fire to specific areas of our home that feel heavy, the seer within me witnesses actually how that fire's warmth impacts the space around it. And so if you have a fireproof dish, something safe, something that you can take your fire around the home with, this isn't to burn anything. The intention is simply to take the light around as if you are walking in procession. You are walking in ceremony around your home, offering that holy flame, that natural fire to that particular space that is suffering, that is heavy, that is feeling, where you may feel like there is something negative or there is something that's just not feeling quite right. Take the fire to it. It is as simple as that. And, I share these practices with you to encourage you to play with them. I could share many different methods with you and they will mean absolutely nothing until you try it yourself and see for yourself whether you notice any difference. And so with the fire, once you have lit a candle in a safe fireproof dish, just walk it around the room. There's no need to, go under chairs and tables, but bring it around the room. Offer it as if you are showing that flame, that light to the space. And then, my darlings, it is your chance to get comfortable. As I say that, my leg has suddenly gone to sleep. So let me bring my leg up. So you're going to get comfortable. You're going to get comfortable in your space. And for shamanic healings, as I've already said, you will be lying down for at least an hour. And sometimes people fall asleep so that it ends up being a lot longer than that. And if you are not on a mattress or a blow-up bed, or maybe you'll be on the sofa, if you're on the floor, just make sure that you have something maybe under your knees. You might want to have a bolster, a pillow, a blanket. It's always very important that you have an extra layer of clothing, because sometimes when we are lying down, your body temperature does drop. And particularly with shamanic healings or energy healings of any kind, sometimes it's not even that your body temperature drops, it's that it rises depending on the healing work that is being done. And so be prepared for that. Have an extra jumper, an extra pair of socks maybe, a blanket, pillow, bolster under the knees if you are suffering with back problems, and get comfortable. Get comfortable. Settle yourself. Just make sure that you have everything that you need that helps you to feel comfortable. Another thing that I have felt is a lovely practice, a sacred practice that can be added to this sacred space. that enhances your relationship to healing yourself. That is to feed your sacred temple, nourishment. So before you get too comfortable settling down, I encourage you to prepare a little snack, a light snack, whether that is also a glass of water or a herbal tea. When I say a snack, I'm not talking about grab all your naughties and have a little stack of chocolate and naughty biscuits next to you. What I am saying is fruit. What I am saying is elderflower water. What I am saying is herbal teas that are just going to quench your thirst. And, actually there's nothing wrong with chocolate. If you want to have a little bit of chocolate on your bedside table or in a little tray next to you. What this is, it's not about hunger. It's not about feeding ourselves excessively. It is about giving ourselves an offering. And, I think I think we forget to honor ourselves as sacred beings. And without people misunderstanding that we become self-absorbed, but I think when we are receiving healing, one thing that is very good for I believe, one thing that is very good for our soul and psyche and mind is to remember that we too are holy and sacred beings. And we too have the spirit of God, source, goddess, the unnameable one. In every single cell, our blood, our bones, everything that is animating us has something of the sacred within there. And so by offering something, giving a sacred offering, food, nourishment into this holy temple, it is a way of honoring this very sacred friend that we have, that walks by our side day in, day out, that holds us. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about our body. Our body is one of our greatest friends. It is the closest being that will be next to us and be supporting us and continues to heal and do its very best to keep us alive, well, and kicking. I think a lot of us find ourselves in positions where we don't honour the body, and we forget the importance actually of the physical body when we are doing our healing work, particularly when it comes to energetic healing. We're working on the spirit and the soul, but the physical body also needs that particular quality of nourishment and care. And by bringing mindfulness to what we are taking into our body is a wonderful way of honouring it. So prepare a little snack. Prepare some fruit, some water, some herbal tea, something that's going to be an offering. And bring that thought. As I say, it is an offering for the body. It's to be eaten mindfully, slowly. Taste it. Don't just waffle it down. Take your time. And this snack is to be eaten after the healing has ended, not at the beginning. And, sometimes people find themselves eating those fruit pieces during the healing because they actually feel that need for nourishment there and then. There are no rules, as I say. If you feel that that is intuitively the right time to take in that offering, then do it then. Otherwise, my suggestion is to have those food pieces or waters or liquids at the end of your healing.